In light of recent chapters, I think I've discovered a new great One Piece theory. I don't know if I'm the first, but I thought about this after reading chapter 1079. What if I told you Blackbeard wasn't what he seemed? I mean, this is obvious, right? But what if I then told you that he knew something that nobody else in One Piece knew, aside from the top members of the Marines? What if I told you he knew about Gear 5, or more specifically, the Hito Hito no Mi model NIKA? Blackbeard has been an antagonist for a while now, but we still don't know much about him. He joined the Whitebeard pirates to obtain the Yami Yami no Mi, and once he did, he formed his own crew. He betrayed his captain, killing him and stealing his fruit, but we don't know how. I'll be using the theory of the three souls or three brothers in this video to explain it. If you don't know what it is, let me break it down. Blackbeard has three souls, or is hiding three brothers in his body, allowing him to eat up to three fruits. How do we know this? His flag has three heads, he carries three guns, and he has three knots on his beard. But that's not all. There are inconsistencies with his missing teeth, sometimes regrowing, and a panel where Zoro and Luffy describe him as they. These cannot be all coincidences, which is why this theory is so popular and why I'll be basing my theory in this video on it. Now let's say that Blackbeard can eat a third fruit. Which one would he go for? A popular theory for this is that he wants to eat a Zoan. He's already eaten a Paramecia and a Logia, so logically Oda would have him eat a Zoan. I'll admit that this part of the theory is definitely the weakest, but many One Piece fans just agree on this because it works thematically with the number 3. I believe the most likely one is Kaido's fruit. It is the strongest mythical Zoan up until Gear 5, and helped Kaido in his rise to power. This makes the most sense, except Kaido's gone. He was defeated by Luffy. Blackbeard can no longer steal it from him. So if it's not that, what could it be? It can't be Luffy's, because he shouldn't even know that it's a Zoan. But what if he did? This knowledge is only known by the top members of the Marines, but what if Blackbeard knows as well? What if he wants to steal Luffy's fruit because he's always known about his true potential? Blackbeard is a known loot stealer, and with an opportunity like one in Wano where Kaido is potentially vulnerable, why wouldn't he go there? Because he knows that while Kaido's Zoan fruit was the strongest thus far, it wasn't as strong as Luffy's awakening. Blackbeard had an amazing opportunity to show up in Wano, swoop in and take Kaido's fruit and then walk away. It would have been easy with all the commotion in Wano, and everyone was in a tired, weakened state. I myself expected this to happen. Even Shanks expected it. He was sure of it. Logically, it makes the most sense given the average pirate's devil fruit knowledge, but Blackbeard isn't an average pirate. He's been waiting for the zone even stronger than Kaido's, the Hito Hito no Mi model NIKA. Notice how as soon as there's word on Luffy's new transformation, Blackbeard almost immediately comes. He's been waiting. Blackbeard has been waiting his whole life for an opportunity. He waited decades on Whitebeard's crew for a chance at the Yami Yami no Mi, and he waited decades for Whitebeard's eventual demise in order to steal his devil fruit. This is the final piece to his dominance as the Pirate King. Also, wouldn't it be boring if Oda took one of the several mythical zones which we've already seen, and just gave them to Blackbeard to reuse? He's already done this with the Gura Gura no Mi, and I think that Oda has bigger plans in mind. It would be much more interesting to see Luffy targeting Blackbeard for his fruit to complete his goal. But how? How does Blackbeard know about Luffy's true fruit? This, I can't say for sure. We'll have to see in the future when Oda decides to reveal more about Blackbeard, but for now, this is all I got.